Lakers Nation, it's finally happened. The Lakers have hired JJ Redick to be their next head coach. I'm Trevor Lane for Lakers Nation. Make sure you subscribe right here to the channel. Going to keep you up to date with everything going on in the world of the Lakers and what's going to be a very busy offseason. So the Lakers ultimately decide to hire JJ Redick after courting Dan Hurley, talking to some other potential candidates such as James Borrego and Sam Cassell. Ultimately, it's JJ Redick that gets the nod and becomes the Lakers' next head coach. Now, this is big for the Lakers for a number of reasons. First and foremost, they obviously have some belief, some hope in JJ Redick and believe that he can be the man to lead them into the future. Remember, this is a Lakers organization that has changed coaches way too often over the last 10 years or so. It seems most coaches only last for a couple of seasons in LA and then find their way out the door. The hope is that Redick will be the one to buck that trend and stick long-term with the Lakers. We're talking about into a post-LeBron future. So Redick will join up with the task of winning right now with LeBron James, who hopefully re-signs here as a potential free agent. He has a player option on his deal this summer, and Anthony Davis winning right now with that team and whatever roster Rob Pelinka in the front office can put together this summer. More on that in just a moment. Plus, he needs to command the respect of the locker room and is expected to show a very strong work ethic. These are areas where Darvin Ham, towards the end of his tenure, was lacking. But Redick will also be tasked with winning post-LeBron with a team built around Anthony Davis, and that in and of itself will be a big challenge in addition to developing the future of the team. That means trying to get the most out of players like Max Christie, who can be a restricted free agent this summer. Some of the younger guys on the team, Jalen Hood-Schifino, should he survive this year's trade season here, Max Lewis, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, some of these guys being younger than others, but JJ Redick will be tasked with building up the future of the team, especially in light of the new collective bargaining agreement, which makes it almost a necessity that teams have young players on cost-controlled contracts to fill in for role players that will eventually become too expensive as they try to steer below that tier 1 and tier 2 apron that the new CBA has brought in. And I'll have a lot more time to explain the punitive nature of those two aprons, but look at it this way. Right now, a lot of teams are looking at that $189 million tier 2 apron as essentially a hard cap, and they're going to make some very tough decisions in terms of their own free agents. So something that the Lakers will have to operate under as well. But the other piece here for the Lakers hiring JJ Redick, why this is so big for Los Angeles, beyond just what they believe JJ Redick can accomplish with this team, and let's face it does take a lot of faith here. JJ has never coached before in the NBA, but beyond that, this is also important because the timing of things. Right now, you've got a very short window until the NBA draft, which kicks off on June 26th. We also have trade season. Of course, trade negotiations are already happening right now around the NBA and free agency. It's ultimately the front office who makes decisions on things like this. Rob Pelinka and the front office as a group will decide on who they want to draft potentially at number 17, what trades they want to pursue, which free agents they want to sign, and how much money they'd be willing to give. All of those are front office decisions, but it's important to have the coach in place so they at least have a voice in that process. You need a coach who is on the same page as the front office, as the roster is being built out, so he has a sense of exactly how the team is being built and how the team is meant to be played. So really important that a team has a coach in place for this process, for the draft, for free agency, for the trade market. And now the Lakers will have just that in JJ Redick. But Lakers Nation, give me your thoughts in the comments down below. The Lakers finally, ultimately, maybe we've known it for over a month now, but here's where we wind up. JJ Redick, the new head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. Give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget, subscribe right here to the Lakers Nation YouTube channel. Till next time, everybody. See ya and stay safe.